Ayo YouTube, what is good? It is your boy Chris from Sonic Hub coming at you guys with a new video today. And you know what? It's been quite a while since we last spoke. Honestly, I really do miss you guys. As you guys know, we're already 1 month into 2022, which is supposed to be the year of Sonic. The only problem is we haven't gotten any Sonic. For the most part, it's been very minor information that's been coming out, and we are highly anticipating a huge slate of titles this year. We got Sonic Prime, Sonic Movie 2, Sonic Frontiers, and Sonic Origins. And luckily today, we're actually going to talk a little bit about all 4 of those things. We also have some brand new information about Sonic Movie 2 that's coming out in regards to the new marketing for it. Can you guys believe it? We're already 2 months away from this movie. So there's a lot to get into today. I'm not going to waste your time. As always, we'll get right into things, so let's roll the clip. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about today is the most highly anticipated release of 2022, which is Sonic Movie 2. Now, to be honest, I think out of all the things that we can see next year for Sonic, this one is guaranteed to be a home run. Like, the jury's still out on Frontiers. We haven't really even seen any gameplay yet, so it could go one of 2 ways. That game is still very much up in the air. But I think the Sonic project that is guaranteed to get universal praise is going to be the second movie. Based off of what we've seen so far, this is going to be a much better film than the first one was for Sonic fans specifically. As you guys know, we got the original Eggman appearance. We're going to see Tails playing a major role in this movie, which I'm pretty excited to see. It seems like they're taking his characterization seriously again, which I'm very happy about. And obviously we got Knuckles being introduced as a villain in this movie. We're going to see some emeralds. A lot of the aesthetic of this movie looks to be very much in line with what we're used to as Sonic fans. So I'm super excited about this movie. You guys know that. There's really no way for this to fail. So we are just about 2 months away from this movie. So it's like, what else are we going to expect? Well, there's a big announcement made by our friends over at IGN who are seemingly trying to get back in the good graces of the Sonic community. If you guys look at the tweet right here, it says, put on your shoes and get ready to go fast. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 will be at the IGN Fan Fest 2022. So what is the IGN Fan Fest? It's basically a highlight panel of upcoming movies and TV shows, as well as video games. So they said there's going to be special interviews, exclusive clips. They say we'll possibly be talking to the stars. So it's not exclusive to Sonic, but they did headline it with Sonic on Twitter. So it's very interesting to see. So the question is, what are we going to get here? And that's kind of what I want to figure out myself. There's a couple ways they could take it. My prediction is we might get an exclusive interview with Jeff Fowler, just to talk about the movie and possible upcoming plans for a 3rd film, which has already been teased. Maybe we'll talk to some of the actors from the movie, and some have said that we might even get a 2nd trailer, which personally to me I don't think is likely, especially with 2 months from the movie. The first trailer is already doing extremely well. I think it's at like 30 million views on YouTube, so I think they did what they had to do. They want to keep it as vague as possible without spoiling too much. So what I would expect is probably a Jeff Fowler interview, maybe Ben Schwartz or some of the other actors, and most likely we'll see some new renders, maybe some new artwork, and just a lot of behind the scenes stuff. But that's just my personal prediction. They could break the internet and just drop a whole nother trailer. But let's be honest, with 2 months to go, I don't think that's the route that they're going to take. So I would expect more marketing, some behind the scenes info, and maybe they'll drop some cryptic hints as to what we might be able to see, because I'm sure they have a lot up their sleeves with this movie. If they are planning a 3rd movie, we should expect the unexpected. There's a lot of Sonic characters they can introduce. To me, I think the most appropriate character to introduce would be Metal Sonic. It just fits in line with what they're trying to go with, because I feel like they're trying to emulate the classic games. You know, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, 3, Sonic CD. So I think they're going to touch on those games first before they move over to someone like Shadow, who is probably the 2nd most popular character in the Sonic franchise. So like I said, there's a lot of directions they could take it, but those are just some of my personal thoughts. I really think what we will see is probably just some promotional material, interviews with some of the stars and directors, and that's about it. Nothing major, but let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think we'll see February 19th? It's definitely a date to put on our calendars and a date to be excited about. So whatever they do, one way or the other, I'll keep you guys posted, but definitely let me know in the comment section what you guys think we'll see. And speaking of Sonic Movie 2, we have some brand new promotional material to share with you guys as well. So for the Chinese New Year, there's 3 new renders released for Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, which I'll show you guys right here. They look super duper clean. The Tails one actually isn't new, and the Sonic one is a very slight alteration of a previous render, but we have this super clean shot of Knuckles, which as far as I'm concerned, we have not seen this 3D render yet. So I definitely wanted to show it with you guys. He has the electricity coming out of his fist, and this dude just looks clean. He looks a little bit smaller than he did in the first trailer. I wonder if his proportions will stay the same. Probably will. It's too late in production to make any changes, but damn, this boy looks mean. He looks like he's ready to scrap. I think Sonic's gonna beat his ass at the end of the movie, but we'll just have to wait and see. And we also have some animated visuals if you guys look right here. So these once again are celebrating the Chinese Lunar New Year. So you see the shot of Sonic, he's obviously animated. You see Tails as well, and he looks super cool. Tails looks like a G, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited to see the way they interpret his character. And then you got Knuckles, who's looking like a badass fast. He looks like he's ready to scrap. It's a very short shot, but it's good to see that they're using Knuckles in the promotional material for this movie because it seems like he might be one of the main attractions for this movie. This may even be a lot of fans' first introduction to Knuckles, and I'm glad to see that they're taking this character seriously again because it's been a while since we've seen Knuckles interpreted good. So this is a very good thing, a very cool thing. I wanted to show with you guys and see what your thoughts were on this. But now let's get into the juicy stuff. I have a brand new 4chan leak for you that is a very bold one, and it talks about Sonic Prime, Sonic Origins, and Sonic Frontiers. So let's get right into that. And to be clear, this is speculative by nature. This is a leak from 4chan, so this is to be taken with a grain of salt. I'm not sitting here and saying this is 100% fact, but we haven't covered a 4chan leak in a while, so I figured you guys were in for a treat, especially because I miss talking about these with you guys. But just to be clear, take all this with a grain of salt, but it was too interesting and bold for me to ignore. So without further ado, let's read it. This came out yesterday. It says Sonic the Hedgehog panel for South by Southwest will be announced this week. It says Sonic Origins information plus release date, a Sonic Prime teaser, a new Sega Hardlight mobile game will be revealed, and there will be a Sonic Frontier story trailer plus gameplay and new character reveal. Wow, so that is a very bold claim, and it almost sounds too good to be true, especially with the Frontiers info, but we are definitely due for some information about Sonic Origins. This is something that I've talked about a lot. The release window that makes sense for it would be the first quarter of this year before the second movie, and I don't think they need to do a whole lot of marketing for this game. It could be a shadow release announcement and then drop like a month later without much marketing, so that'll be interesting to see. I hope that comes true. Now, a Sonic Prime teaser, that is something that is very enticing. As you guys know, Sonic Prime was announced over a year ago, and since that show has been announced, there's been nothing about it. The only thing that we found was that interview with Izuka that I discovered, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, you're going to miss out on important information like that because I was the first to break that. All we know is that it's coming in fall of 2022. It's going to be 3D animated, it's going to be in the multiverse, and that's it. As far as official information goes, it's been very quiet. We've been relying on leaks, concept art, and kind of connecting the dots together, so that would be very cool. Realistically, this kind of sounds like a Sonic Central, but Sonic is always somehow linked to South by Southwest, and a lot of people have been expecting March as the time we'll get some more information about anything Sonic. So while I'll take it with a grain of salt, I definitely will be watching the calendar and seeing if they announce this anytime soon within the coming weeks. And lastly, they're going to do a Frontier story trailer plus gameplay reveal and a new character. Now, this is very bold because they're making a lot of proclamations about the game, assuming that there's going to be a new character. Many have assumed that there's going to be a ghost-like figure. Even though it's been confirmed that the voice in the trailer was Amy, it seems like Sonic's friends are trapped. So if Tails and Amy and maybe others are trapped, there could be a new character that is revealed. We don't really know yet, but it's definitely not ruled out. Like I said, even though Amy was confirmed, it's still not entirely ruled out that we could see a new character. And the last thing I want to touch on is a new Sega Hardlight mobile game reveal, which is what makes this leak very interesting. The reason I say this is because there is a new Sega Hardlight mobile game for Sonic specifically. You guys might have already seen this, but there's a LinkedIn job posting, which if you're not familiar with LinkedIn, it's like Twitter or Facebook for professionals trying to find jobs. It's like the corporate version of your social media. And if you look at their website, they have a job posting for a game designer for Sega Hardlight. And then if you look into the job description, it literally says they're looking for people to develop Sonic titles. So with that being said, we're definitely going to get a new Sonic mobile game sometime this year, I would assume, if not next year. It could even pair with Frontier, something like Sonic Forces Speed Battle. So that's why I like this leak, and that's why I found it worthy to report on. And it's really all up in the air. Obviously, we want to see information about Frontiers, but what makes this leak so appealing to me is that they're talking about some of the other projects that Sega has been radio silent on. So to me, this could be a win-win situation if this is announced. I would love to see this. Again, we have to take it with a grain of salt, but I can't help but look at this leak and just get happy about it because we don't really know Sega's official plans for South by Southwest. We don't know if they're even going to be there. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but if they are, this would be the perfect place to reveal some Sonic info. Because if we don't get information at South by Southwest, we don't really know what the hell's going to happen. It'll be a while before we get information. I would even anticipate sometime in the summer. So this is our last chance in the first quarter of 2022 to get some real concrete information about the 2022 lineup. So let's just pray. Let's hope that this leak is real. One way or the other, we want to see some new Sonic information, but let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, so that was a lot of information that we just went over really fast, but yeah, that's pretty much all we got for you guys. We have the new confirmed promotional information for Sonic Movie 2. It's been confirmed that Sonic Movie 2 will appear at the IGN Fan Fest on February 19th, so mark the day on your calendar. And we have this bold new leak about the Sonic 2022 lineup at South by Southwest. So with that being said, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Just want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. We're trying to make this the #1 place for everything Sonic, so please make sure to stay up to date with my content. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell your brother that they need to subscribe to Sonic Hub for the latest Sonic information. But I don't have anything else to say to you guys, so with that being said, let me know your thoughts down below and peace out.